ChatGPT just changed the game for local businesses forever. When someone in your city asks, who is the best plumber near me? ChatGPT is now giving them specific recommendations. And if your business is not one of them, you're losing clients to competitors who figured this out months ago. I'm about to show you the exact system we use to get our clients ranked number one in ChatGPT searches, just like our clients now who are getting lead form submissions from ChatGPT. We track all form lead submissions here at Vixel Studio, and we also track where they came from, and we are seeing more and more leads every day coming from ChatGPT. That means they were directly on ChatGPT right before they filled out the form. This is not some complicated AI hack. It's actually very, very similar to how you rank on Google. My name is Munir. I'm a co-founder at Vixel Studio. We've generated over $2 million for our clients doing local SEO, and I'm here to teach you how we do it here. So it's actually very simple on how to rank for ChatGPT. The first step is you need very local content on your website. So GPT pulls from your website when making recommendations. But here's what most businesses get wrong is that they create extremely generic content. What you need is hyperlocal content that answers very specific questions that your market is asking. The frame of mind is you want to answer questions that is related to what you do and where you do it. So this is an example. We're just answering how to fix a leaky faucet. This is very hard to rank because you're going to try to rank for number one in the whole country. What a better title would be is how much does a faucet repair cost in Toronto in 2025? So this is an example of a very broad blog. It's just how to fix a leaky faucet. This is from an actual service or a local company, and they do answer the question in great detail, but GPT is not going to choose them because it's such a broad topic. They'll rather choose from a bigger source when answering this question. However, this is another company called Dr. Pike. They are a company in Toronto, and they actually answer how much does a plumber cost for each type of installation. So this content is much more relevant because there's only so many people that are answering these questions in Toronto. And if you can be just one of them, then GPT is going to start referencing you when it answers people. So if I go to ChatGPT and I say, how do I fix a leaky faucet? The chance that it's going to reference Smith Handyman service is very low. And you see, GPT already has enough information about this, so it's going to answer it itself. However, if I go into this blog and I say how much does a plumber cost for a dishwasher installation, and I make sure to include Toronto here, you're going to see that it's going to search the web and that it's actually going to give an answer based on this website that we just were on right now. So this is proof that because this website answered the question about a specific city, GPT is now using it, and then it will use this information when giving recommendations as well. So you are only looking to get leads in your local area anyways, so you only want to write content that serves the people in your local area. That way, when someone searches for something related to your city in GPT, GPT will actually reference your article as I just showed right now. The other type of page you need to make are location service pages for each service. So, for example, let's say you are a general contractor in California, you offer home remodeling, electrical work, and plumbing, and you offer your services in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Santa Monica. What you need to do is you need to create a page for each combination of a service and location. So you would need a home remodeling Los Angeles page, as well as one for Beverly Hills and Santa Monica. You would also need an electrical page for Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, and so on and so forth. The more of these pages that you have, the more that GPT understands what you do and where you do it. And the more of these that you've created, the more that GPT will start pulling and using and referencing your business as a local expert for the service. If you don't have a page about plumbing in Santa Monica, how do you expect GPT to reference you when someone asks a question about that topic? It's not going to just magically assume that you offer that service in that location, so you have to make it very clear. The second step is you need multi-platform reviews. GPT doesn't just look at Google reviews, it scans reviews across many different platforms to determine credibility. So now it's actually gone a lot harder. You don't need just reviews on your Google business profile, but you also need it on Yelp, Home Advisor, Facebook, Better Business Bureau, Houzz, and any industry-specific platform. If you want to get recommended all the time, you need to be very, very strict about this. You need a large quantity of reviews on as many platforms, but you also need high-quality ones because GPT will also read the reviews when giving recommendations. If all the reviews are very negative, then it will not give a strong recommendation. So an easy way to do this is to just ask your customers in the reviews, have them mention what you did, where you did it, and any problems or pain points that you addressed and how you improved their situation. This is just giving GPT more context about your company when it forms its opinions and gives recommendations to others. Most businesses only rely on Google reviews, and that's why some of them are losing out to competitors who are understanding the whole multi-platform game. So if I again go to ChatGPT and I say, who's the best home remodeler in Toronto, and explain why. It's going to do a bit of research, and then you're going to see it's going to recommend some companies. So once you do the search, you're going to see a lot of companies, and all of these companies have a lot of reviews on their Google business profiles and on other platforms as well. So there's this company called Asana Construction, and they only have 104 Google reviews, which is actually a lot, but they only have reviews on Google. However, there's this company called RenoWow, and they only have 21 Google reviews, but you see they actually have profiles on HomeStars and on Houzz, which actually forms a better opinion in the eyes of ChatGPT. So you need to be everywhere when creating reviews and gathering reviews. By the way, we track GPT leads for all of our clients, and we've seen businesses get more and more leads from GPT each day. So if you want us to handle all of this for you with our 90-day money-back guarantee, check out the first link in the description. The last and final step is you need to get strategic backlinks. So GPT relies heavily on website authority and credibility before it gives any recommendations. And the number one factor for this, just similar to Google, is high quality backlinks. You don't need just like any backlink. You don't need them from spammy websites. You need specific backlinks to prove that you are the local expert and industry leader. I've created a whole video just talking about backlinks and what they are. So if you want, just search for Munir Vixel Studio backlinks and you'll see this video where I describe what it is and what type of links you should get. But in essence, this is a brief summary of what a high quality link is. You want links that relate to whatever your local city is. So you want to get featured on your local chamber of commerce, any business associations, government lists, newspapers, community events, local organizations. If you can pay money or do any partnerships to get your website linked and listed on any of these types of websites, this is going to do a huge boost to your local authority and will make GPT trust your website more. On the flip side, you can also get industry relevant backlinks. So this is links from trade associations, industry publications. If you have any big supplier or vendors, sometimes they link out to who they supply to and they link out to their websites. Any professional certifications or industry conference speakers, you want to just talk and form partnerships with any of these people that you already interact with and see if they can link out to your website. The more local and industry relevant backlinks you have, the more GPT will believe that you are the undisputed local authority. For a plumber, this means that you need to get links from the Ottawa Chamber of Commerce and the Ontario Plumbing Inspectors Association, because this proves that you are known in the city and this proves that you are known in your industry as well. So if you're watching this video, you're ahead of most people and you need to start implementing this right away. Ranking in GPT is only going to get more and more important with time, so it's very important you act on this information before it's very known across all your competitors. So if you want, you can also see my full SEO guide. You can find it by just searching Munir SEO guide and you'll see a video that looks like this. And if you want us to handle your entire Google and GPT ranking strategy, we back it up with our 90-day money-back guarantee. If you don't get any new leads or new rankings in 90 days, we'll refund you. And if you want, you can work with us with the first link in the description. And I'll see you guys later.